whose cousin's uncle, right, had this old cat. Now the cat went to the vet, 4 shots of coffee, and Tim Tams, he inhales them. I can't believe it. And I tell you now, if he touches my Tim Tams at work, I'll go him. I seriously will. 3 ribs missing. It's a type of breed, right? Now that's a thing. It's going back from Egypt. I mean, they speak Latin, right? That Australia's got talent. It should be someone with a Siamese cat. Ginger cat. There was a white cat. There was a black and white cat. There was a black and white cat with ginger spots. The snow leopard had not been caught on camera, especially on video, like lions. They roar, right? They don't meow. You know, like the ones that they put up in the bush. They reckon there's some in Victoria in the... G'day blokes, welcome to BunchOBlokes TV. I'm Brett.
I'm Bill, and today we're talking about speaking, the power of words. Hey Brett, remember these? Dumb phones, not the smart ones. Couldn't even take them anywhere.
That's right.
But seriously, the only purpose of them was to talk, right?
Yeah, exactly right. A good old conversation on the dog and bone.
That's true. And speaking of conversation, you know, there are some guys that talk a lot.
Yes.
But there are, for the average Aussie bloke, conversations aren't always the easiest things to do, are they?
They're not, are they?
No.
Mate.
Hey Brett, did you know that men speak roughly around 10,000 words per day, whilst women speak about 25,000 words per day? Don't say it.
That is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we often don't speak enough. We probably don't say what we want to say.
No, that's true. And I think, especially for the Aussie bloke, when we do say something, we don't mind a bit of a heckle or being sarcastic, do we, Brett? I mean, there's no harm in that, is there?
I don't even know why you play this game, mate. What? Jeez, you're hopeless. Have you finished? Can I just have a turn now? You can have a turn. I don't think it's going to achieve anything. Mate, look at that.
That
Mate,
was a practice swing.
That's what all losers say. I was kidding, Brett. You're not a loser. You're just not that good. You know what I mean? Don't take it personal.
Yeah, that's fun sometimes, but you know, there's also blokes who take their words a little bit too seriously, don't they, Bill?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Gourmandize. I just did my daily breakfast snack, if you like. The word is gourmandize. I like to pick a word from the dictionary every day. So this is my happy place. It's even... Sorry, but it makes me more happier than even my thesaurus. So here's an example. Apeta. I mean, it comes from Viking root words, obviously, but the reality is, if you think about it, it's up, right, heater. I mean, come on, even though you may not be into words, don't you think that just, I mean, look at it, it's an upright heater. Apeta. It's a great word, isn't it? Apeta. Apeta.
Hey Bill, listen to this awesome proverb, man. Don't talk so much.
Ouch.
Yeah, don't talk so much. Wow. You keep putting your foot in it, be sensible, and turn off the flow. Mm-hmm. You know, we do, don't we? We need to know when sometimes just to shut up, shut our mouths and listen.
Yeah. So I think sometimes it's wise to just sort of maybe shut down and not say anything stupid, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you've heard that statement about, you know, if you don't have anything nice to say, you shouldn't say anything at all, right? You've heard that one?
Yeah, I have. Was that Gandhi?
It wasn't quite Gandhi. It rhymes though. It's Bambi. Bambi.
Ah, yes, very wise.
Yes, very wise.
Bambi. Bambi's mate, the rabbit.
Yeah, Thumper.
Thumper. That's
it.
right. Okay. Well, speaking of speaking, Bill, I was speaking to our mate David the other day, David Wraight, and he had some hot tips on speaking.
That's a lot of speaking, Brett.
It is a lot of speaking. Well, I'm here with David Wraight, the co-founder of BunchOBlokes. G'day, David.
G'day, Brett.
How are you?
All right.
Fantastic. Well, we're here to talk about talking, aren't we?
We are. So, most of my life is in mentoring and coaching leaders, and I particularly help global leaders of global organisations.
Yep.
Most of those organisations are involved in reaching people, helping people, serving people.
Yeah.
When we think about communicating and what are the right words to say to somebody at the right moment, we don't really need to think about that. We don't need to have a certain sentence or a certain word or a phrase that we need to say. Actually, if we're listening, we'll automatically respond in a way that is affirming, because at the heart of what we're saying is our desire to see somebody thrive. So the Bible says you should listen more than you speak.
Yes.
And, you know, much more powerful and much more valuing of others if you listen rather than speak. Be quick to listen and slow to speak, it says. So that's really important in the role I play. And most of what I do is actually about communicating through words. I also speak to big groups of people.
Yep.
I'm a public speaker. So again, words are really my life.
Yeah.
And I want my words to be affirming of others, and I want them to be catalytic in helping other people to be everything that they're designed to be absolutely fulfilled and thrive in life.
Yeah.
And the best way to do that is to listen.
Yep.
And so I spend more of my time listening and trying to understand than I will coming up with solutions and speaking. And so in these conversations that I've had where people have come back to me years later and said, you changed my life with what you said. I can't remember what I said, but I do remember having a conversation with them, and I do remember where they were at in their thinking. And whatever words I said, my desire was, in understanding who they were and what they needed, my desire was for them to thrive. And so I didn't have to think about, before I had a conversation, well, I'm going to say these words to them. It just comes naturally.
Yep.
Your conversations are customised to the desire that you have for the other person. And you'll end up naturally saying the right words at the right time if that's the principle by which you're operating by. It'd be good to know what you're talking about, but it's pretty hard to hear what you're saying. How about you? No?
Words truly are powerful, aren't they, blokes? Just like I'm standing here today in front of these massive power lines. There's positive and negative flowing by all of the time. And it's like in our lives. We know the effect of positive and negative words, don't we? And I'm sure there's words that we think, oh my gosh, I wish I could take those words back. But let's be the type of blokes, like David was saying, with the intent for people to thrive in life. And from that intent and the heart for the person, as we heard, naturally will flow encouragement. You know, to encourage means to give support, confidence or hope to someone. To encourage literally means to put courage into a person. And we all know that a little encouragement goes a long way, doesn't it? Be encouraged today. You have something to say. You have someone to listen to. You can make a difference. Make it a goal today. Also make it a goal to pray. That's right, you might say, Brett, God doesn't want to hear my prayers. Why would he want to do that? Well, the fact is that the Bible says, ask and you shall receive. Seek and you'll find. Knock and the door will be open to you. Anyone who asks, Jesus said, he's only a prayer away. You have something to say, not only to God, but to others too. Go and have a great week. Encourage someone today, and we'll see you in the next episode. If you'd like to know more about this topic or answers to life's big questions, check out BunchOBlokes.org. What the heck? What is this? Mushroom milk? Fair dinkum, mate. You know I don't like... What's that stuff you drink?
That's soy latte. Is that what you got?
mushroom milk.